The consumption of the pain, the hurt, guilt, in a way I just felt that was too perfect. One drink won't hurt me, no. And after about 6 or 7, I'm finding myself, passed out, flicked up. But I was disgraced. I would wake up the next morning and just say, God, give me your grace. Forgive me. Turn right around and do the same thing the next Thursday, after Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it just got to a point where I felt like it was just too okay. I felt I could drink my pain away, and it was a getaway. All my drama, all my pain, it still never went away. It's crazy how through everything I've been through in my life, I've always felt like I was a victim in every situation. And not just the things that have caused me pain, but with friends, family, I always feel like I'm a victim. Like, it's crazy. And what I just realized is that I am not a victim. I am victorious. Dealing with an alcohol addiction has been one of the hardest things ever. I've literally had my days where I'm crying like, I need a drink. I want a drink. Like, I need something. And it was because drinking was the only way I knew how to cope with my depression, my anger, my pain. Drinking was literally the only thing I knew how to do. Losing my parents, losing my brother, losing all these people that were so close to me. I just felt like only thing I could do was just drink. It was fun. I felt like, I was the man, turning up. I could out drink people. But not only was I hurting myself, my body, I was hurting my family. I was hurting my friends. Having to be carried to my room so many times. Having to be dropped off, banging on my house door, having my grandmother pick me up, drag me to my room. All I thought about was myself. All I thought about was, I'ma just drink, I'll deal with it tomorrow. But I'm causing so much pain to so many other people. So many times we victimize ourselves. And we literally only care about ourselves. We don't care about the things we do. All we care about is what others do, what they do to us, how they make us feel. But what are we doing for other people? How are we making other people feel? I hated my life. I hated everything about it. But not once did I ever stop and say, Shania, look where you at right now. I'm in college. I'm about to graduate in May. I have all of this stuff going for me that some people would love to be in my shoes, despite them knowing where I came from. And it's just I never once said, God, thank you. I never once appreciated anything. All I kept saying was, I've been through this. I've been through that. I can't deal with it. I want to get in a bed. I want to just sleep all day. I can't even sit up here in front. Literally this past weekend, it is November 14th. This past weekend, I had to sit and really evaluate, what am I doing? For the past 2 weeks, I've been laying in my bed. I've been crying. I've been just so depressed. And I went to an event on Saturday. The woman that talked, her name was Miss Carmel. She told me that I needed to forgive me so that way I can become better and help someone else. And it's so crazy because I was ashamed of everything, having to go to a psych ward because my alcohol and my depression and everything that was just out of control. And it was just I was so ashamed of that it was something that was holding me back from everything, because it was just how do I jump back from that? How people don't look at Shania like that. People don't think Shania goes through things. People look at me like I'm just this ball of sunshine that's just amazing. I am, but I was crazy. I'm still kind of crazy, but I was I was going through my own things. And it's just so many times we feel we just can't be real. We can't be honest. We can't show no vulnerability or anything like that. And I had to realize that I am proud of me. And I'm not a victim of my past. I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I don't care who judges me, who looks at this video and says, oh my God, like, you know, this and the third. I don't care. Only person I fear is God, and that's the only person that can judge me. I know the woman that I used to be, and I know who I'm gonna be. And like, I don't really care. I got no rep for, you know, what y'all gotta say. And you need to realize that whoever is watching this, like, just believe in who you are. And I say it all the time. Do not be ashamed of your story. You know, sometimes we have to go through a system. Sometimes we have to I was saying this the other day. I feel like I have to go through God's system in order to just be renewed, in order to just be made whole again. Like, I lost myself. Alcohol was the only thing that I knew. And it got to a point of, I'm hurting so many people that I need to figure out what's going on, you know? So whatever you're going through, you have a choice. You have a choice to either get up and keep going, or you can quit on yourself. You know, that's the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do is just say, nope, I don't want to change. I don't want to do it. I don't want to put in the effort. But it's just like you're quitting on you. You're saying that, you know, I don't want to change because I don't believe in myself. I don't feel like I can be anybody but who I am right now, and that's not true. You have the power to break all limitations that are stopping you from doing whatever you want. But you just have to figure out, like, all right, this is what I'm going through. This is what I got to do to conquer it, and you just got to move forward. And like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, say like I'm like perfect Sally, but I came to a realization, and it needed to be shared. Your pain, there's a blessing that comes with that, but your pain is a gift also, not only for you but for someone else. Someone needs to hear your testimony, or someone just needs to see you become great so they can become great. You never know who's watching you, and you never know who's rooting for you. There's people rooting for you that you don't even know that's rooting for you, and you just letting them down right now, like how I am. Well, how I was. But whatever you're going through, you can do it. Pick yourself up. Say, I'm gonna change. It's hard. It's so hard. Listen, for people who are struggling with alcohol, someone told me this trick. I drink a lot of ginger ale. It helps me burp, stuff like that. I try to go to the gym more. I try to do stuff to get my mind off of it. I have slipped up. And it got to a point where I was like, you know, maybe I could try drinking one day out of the week. But I was just like, no, I have to completely stop. So whatever you're going through, just try to figure out ways where you can, you know, accommodate yourself in a different way. But you guys are all amazing, and you guys can win.